Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Poda Lifestyles channel. We're sitting here once again with Ryan. We wanted to discuss something really interesting that popped up in the news lately. But first off, Ryan, how are you today?
Yeah, I'm very well, thanks. Thanks for having me on. Always a pleasure to be here.
Perfect. So, Ryan, as I'm sure you're well aware, Philip Morris came out and they've said that they want to get rid of cigarettes within the next 10 years in Great Britain. They're no longer supporting smoking and they think it should be banned. Ryan, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, really, I couldn't agree more. I mean, I think this is an extremely exciting time in the global tobacco space as both consumers and companies move away from the higher risk combustible cigarette products and move towards potentially reduced risk systems like the Poda or IQOS heated tobacco systems. And I think, you know, it's I would make an analogy somewhat to the electric car in that initially there was a slow rollout, and it seemed like, okay, this is something that maybe eventually will catch on. I think heated tobacco sort of had a similar trajectory over the last 5 years, but I think the writing is really on the wall now that heating tobacco versus burning it really does have the potential to deliver a dramatic reduction in the risks associated with smoking. And I think, Philip Morris and Poda, likewise, we believe that delivering superior products to our customers that can potentially reduce the risks associated with smoking is really something important for us to be doing on a global level. And I think the technology now in what Poda is doing really is providing an experience to a customer that is as good or better than traditional smoking. And from that viewpoint, it really does make sense to say, why are we still selling combustible cigarettes around the world? If there's a better option out there, we need to be transitioning towards that because cigarettes kill people. And the information and studies to date on heated tobacco indicate that the risks associated with heated tobacco may be dramatically less than the risks associated with combustible cigarettes. And so I think, Philip Morris, I'm very excited for them to be, moving in this direction. I think it's something that I personally am very passionate about. It's why I've spent the last 6 years developing the Poda product. And I think as we continue to move forward, hopefully this is a trend which can really continue increasing around the world. If you look at the Japanese market, already almost 30% of the Japanese cigarette market has switched to using heated tobacco products. And that's in really only a 5-year period. And so within 5 years, 30% of the market having switched to a potentially reduced risk system, I think that's really encouraging. And it's an indicator of what's to come on a global level. And I think if you look at the success that IQOS and Philip Morris have experienced in their rollout around the world, they've acquired over 20 million customers have switched to using heated tobacco globally. And I think that number is growing at a rapid rate every day as the benefits of heated tobacco systems continue to become more widely known.
Agreed. This is definitely validation for what you and Poda have been up to these past couple years. I mean, it was surprising to see Philip Morris coming out and them saying this, right? Not to say they've been the ones, they did Marlboro, they did all that, and even they are recognizing now, hey guys, the risk reduction, the technology is here now. We have things that can really help save people's lives, and it's great to see Poda there doing that.
Yeah. And, I believe that the market is big enough for all of us. Obviously, there are over 1.3 billion tobacco smokers globally. And I think, Poda offers a fantastic opportunity for people to switch to a superior reduced risk heated tobacco system. I think the IQOS system also offers some interesting benefits. I think by alleviating the cleaning requirements, I think Poda offers a better user experience overall, among some other things that we can do. But really, I think whether it's Poda, whether it's IQOS, or whether it's other reduced risk systems, I really do believe the future is moving away from combustible cigarettes and moving towards potentially reduced risk products like heated tobacco products and like Poda. So I'm just excited as can be. I think that this is fantastic news from one of the largest tobacco companies in the world. And it's something that really validates, like you said, what we've been doing here at Poda. So I'm excited about this. And I think this is fantastic news from an investor point of view as well as we continue to expand into this market globally.
Wonderful, Ryan. Very well said. Thank you, everybody, for watching. You got any questions for us? Let us know. We'll be very happy to answer anything you guys got. Link to the website in the description below if you want to know more, and stay tuned. Ryan, thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me. Take care.